USA men's hockey team winning another game, a 6-3 victory, and it started a little squirrely, that's for sure. Ashlyn, Sullivan, Jordan Hall breaking it down. Frankly, it looked like the U.S. men's team didn't have their legs, Jordan, in the first period. What is a great sign is they handled adversity. They found a way to win. They got better as the game went on, but I was really surprised with the start for this U.S. men's team in that first period.
Trailed Denmark 2-1 at first intermission. Some dicey goaltending, Ashlyn. Jeremy Swayman gets the start, and the U.S. has one goal go off its own guy, and then the second goal is off a shot from Denmark just inside the red line, and Swayman just never saw it. He looks like he lost it in the boards where it's a little bit black. But good on the U.S. to overcome that, to not panic, and to make Swayman a winner and not feel like he let his country down. So the U.S. was able to overcome. They got goals from 6 different players, and they've now outscored their opponents 11-4 through 2 games and have a chance to sweep this Group C.
Especially with a huge game coming up tomorrow. But you look at that decision, one, to keep Swayman in this game, which I actually liked from Mike Sullivan to not pull him because I thought there was definitely going to be questions there in the first period. He's able to get his footing. He's able to get that win. Like you said, this is a ton of pressure. Everyone is talking about the decision to play Swayman on social media because you have Ottinger, who is an incredible goaltender in the NHL, to the point where the conversation was he going to be the one? Now he's the 3. Jordan, I'm pretty shocked by this because I don't even know if we're going to see Ottinger this weekend.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing we talked about, Ashlyn, coming into this game was the goaltending decisions for the U.S. It's good to have decisions, but then when Swayman struggles and the goalie gives up a fluke goal, you start to think, man, I wish I didn't have these decisions. I'm not sure we're going to see Jeremy Swayman again. I think they're going to go back to Connor Hellebuyck. Good decisions to have for the U.S., but they were able to get enough goal scoring. They really turned it on in that second period, Ashlyn, where they took over the game. And I really thought the game was never in doubt. Even when Denmark gets that goal late in the second period to make it 4-3, the U.S. was still in control. So good on them to just turn it up offensively and to take some pressure off of Jeremy Swayman's shoulders because he was not sharp.
And I got to credit that to Brady Tkachuk. I know he's not wearing the C on his jersey, but truthfully to me, he looked like the only player that really looked ready to play in that first period. He really put the team on his back. I think he is dictating play with the emotion he is showing on the ice. And I got to think there's going to be major conversation this next go around, these next Olympics, that Brady Tkachuk, he's got to be your captain after the way he's been playing.
He really played like the Americans' heartbeat, Ashlyn, no doubt. And Jack Eichel also had a 2-point game. He has played really well so far through 2 games. So the Americans are getting some contributions, maybe from guys that we weren't exactly circling. A lot of people circled Austin Matthews. Some, of course, have circled Matthew Tkachuk. But Brady Tkachuk really doing his thing and Jack Eichel producing a ton of offense. So good depth on display so far from the U.S.